Hello everyone, welcome to EFICYENT. So finally we got the opportunity to have an interview with the founders. So let's start asking a question. Hi Arvindji. Hi Rakesh sir, how are you?
Good, very good.
How is your experience so far?
Good, it's actually good. We haven't expected this much actually.
Yeah, it's been extremely good, much better than we expected.
So without wasting your time, I want to have a few questions about the market. When I say cross-border payment, what comes in your mind first and what exactly you are solving?
Obviously, cross-border payments is a very broad platform. I think what we are solving is we are trying to build up local rails or, where we are using API-based, using local switches, moving from Swift, so which the transactions are faster, more traceable, and we are able to terminate transactions at the lowest possible time and with the better effects. That's the main difference we are trying to solve over here.
So the main problem we are trying to solve is there is a difficulty in cross-border to make a payment, SMEs. So that's where EFICYENT comes and help them out to make it easier.
So my second question is, why are SMEs still losing money on international transfers in 2026?
Shift networks. So simple as that. If you're doing a Shift network transaction, obviously there will be a Shift network cost will be there. And if you use a local payouts, so it will be much cheaper.
Yeah, and to add to that, it's not also the FX, isn't it? Because the banks charge high FX. They have huge costs because they have legacy systems.
If you had to fix one thing in cross-border payments globally, what would it be?
To fix the problem in cross-border in the sense, instead of using a Shift network, again we are coming back to the Shift everywhere because that's the problem we wanted to solve.
Yeah, definitely. The local payments and switches, because more countries are coming into local switches and they're going to APIs. Banks systems are outdated, and because they're using legacy systems. So we are trying to now directly bring in the API into the banking system, just coming out of Swift, So which is a major factor, and collection is becoming important so that because of the FX cost comes down.
So my next question. Are banks actually improving or just rebranding old systems?
My opinion is banks are unfortunately they are using legacy systems. They're finding it very difficult to move, and a lot of the banks are realizing that. That's why the new generation banks or the Fintech banks are scaling so quickly. So the banks have to realize that they need companies like us to help them make the cross-border payments faster, quicker, efficient. That's why we call EFICYENT.
Let's have some bold questions. So, are fintechs actually solving problems or just repacking them?
Fintechs are solving the problem. Banks are rebranding.
Yeah.
So, who is winning right now, banks or fintechs?
Of course, Fintech. No?
Currently, it's only fintechs are winning. You can see by all what's happening across the world. How the fintechs are scaling. But fintechs need banks, so that's where the regulatory part is also needed. So that's where the fintech banks are also. I don't think after some time, there'll be a difference between fintech and banks. It'll all be connected.
Both of them have to work at the same time. So, what's one myth in cross-border payments you want to kill today?
See, I don't know. But on top of my mind, it's coming only the Swift. I don't know.
For me, I like I said, see, Swift is delaying the process, and it's taking long time. When I say Swift means we're using because that's the only system which banks have. So we need to get out of that where we have to, make it API based.
Let's talk about the future and vision about the EFICYENT. What will cross-border payment look like in the next 5 years?
Easy access, like anyone can, transfer funds from anywhere to anywhere. So that will be there. And mostly everywhere they will start using stablecoin remittances. Stablecoins will be coming into the picture. That's what I see.
Like Arvindji said, I think three things. One is local payment network. Second is collection capabilities in countries, and third is the stablecoin. So all three things we're going to see there's going to be a greater impact.
Will real-time global payments actually become a reality?
It will become a reality. Yes, real time. It is actually coming into the picture now. Now most of the transactions are real time.
Exactly. It is already real time.
Yeah.
So, how will AI or blockchain change international transfers?
So that's just nonsense. AI will not do anything in the payments. It can, it can help you in the reconciling, support system. But when it comes to transaction, I don't think AI will come into that.
What about blockchain?
Yeah, blockchain will come, of course. The stablecoin, when you say stablecoin, it's a blockchain itself, right? So 100% it will come because like transparency will be there. If blockchain comes and transparency will be there in the transaction rails, and definitely blockchain will come for sure.
One final question, sir. Why should a business switch to efficient today?
I think one is we are taking more countries where we're getting regulated. So for a business to get easy entry and access into getting into a new country, you can use our white label infrastructure. Second is we are building a stronger payment network. So some new company, a fintech coming in, or even a bank, doesn't need to build all this all over again. Now it takes a long time, so to build. And the third is the technology, So we have built the technology after so many, it can be years of work. So some other company doesn't need to rebuild it. They can use our infrastructure to build their platform. So they can use, to break it, they can use our regulatory network, they can use our technology, and they can use our banking or other correspondent partnership, and also like the blockchain, the stablecoin rails. So for all this is what is going to make a difference. And it takes time to build. So we are solving a problem.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for giving this
Thank
wonderful
you.
opportunity.